Hello everyone, it's your favorite soap drama source, the Days Drama Digest team, back with an extra dose of Days of Our Lives madness. Today's episode, Friday, August 23rd, was a heart-pounding mix of betrayal, secrets, and memories that you definitely don't want to miss out on. If you didn't catch the live broadcast, no worries, because we're diving into every shocking twist and expanding the story with all the juicy details you crave. The drama begins with Brady spiraling out of control after Fiona drops a bombshell: Sarah's paralysis might be permanent. The guilt is crushing him as he remembers the events of that fateful night. He's convinced he's responsible for Sarah's hit-and-run accident, and the burden of it is driving him to the edge. Brady, consumed by remorse, tells Fiona that he's going to turn himself in. But Fiona, playing the role of concerned confidant, urges him to reconsider. "You don't even know if you did anything wrong," she insists, masking her panic with a convincing facade of empathy. But deep down, Fiona isn't just worried about Brady's fate, she's worried about her own dark secret getting exposed. You see, Fiona isn't just some innocent bystander caught up in the drama. She's the one who set Brady up to take the fall for something she meticulously orchestrated. Fiona's calculating nature shines through as she subtly manipulates Brady's emotions, all while praying that no one discovers her involvement. But Brady isn't easily swayed. In a moment of suspicion, he asks Fiona to come with him to check on the car. They both rush to where it was supposedly parked, only to find that it's mysteriously vanished. Panic sets in for both of them. Brady is terrified that someone took the car to cover up the evidence, while Fiona silently celebrates her luck. Her tracks are even more covered now. As the weight of the situation bears down on her, Fiona receives another update that shakes her to her core. Sarah's condition is grim, with doctors warning that the paralysis could be permanent. Fiona's heart races as she realizes the full extent of what she's done. For a moment, guilt flickers in her eyes, but she quickly shoves it aside, knowing that she can't afford to break down now. After all, Xander is hot on the trail, and she can't let him get any closer to the truth. Speaking of Xander, he's a man on a mission, and he's not about to let anyone stand in his way. Bursting into Jada's office like a storm, he demands that she pick up the pace in her investigation. Xander's desperation is palpable as he rages about how slowly things are moving, fuming that justice hasn't been served yet. Jada, determined to prove that she's not slacking off, reveals that she's made some progress. She's managed to extract partial footage from the surveillance cameras around the scene of the crime, and she's using the details to chase down the car's license plate number. It's a glimmer of hope in an otherwise frustrating case, but with so many obstacles and loose ends, will it be enough to crack the case wide open? Jada knows that time is running out, and with Xander breathing down her neck, the pressure is mounting. But the mystery of who stole Brady's car remains unsolved. This latest twist has everyone on edge, especially Brady, who is convinced that it's only a matter of time before the walls close in on him. Next week, we're in for a roller coaster as Brady, overwhelmed with guilt, decides to confess to the police. But will his confession lead to the truth coming out, or is it all part of Fiona's twisted plan to keep herself safe while sending Brady to prison? Meanwhile, the drama doesn't stop there. Over at the cabin, things take an unexpected and risque turn when Sophia convinces Tate to strip down. At first glance, it might seem like some harmless fun, but Sophia's motives are anything but innocent. With a devilish grin, she goads Tate into taking off his clothes under the pretense of a prank or perhaps some harmless cabin antics, but there's a darker scheme brewing in her mind. Little does Tate know, he's being played like a pawn in Sophia's game. Just when things seem to be getting out of hand, Holly arrives at the cabin. Her presence immediately throws a wrench into Sophia's plans, forcing Tate to scramble for an explanation. It's an awkward and tense moment as he stutters out excuses, but Holly's not easily fooled. She senses that there's more to the story, and the atmosphere at the cabin quickly shifts from playful to downright uncomfortable. Back in Salem, Abigail is wrestling with memories that have come crashing back like a tidal wave. Chad is overjoyed at the prospect of Abigail finally recalling details from her past, believing that they might bring them closer together. But things don't go the way he hoped. Abigail's memories aren't about their happy times or even their struggles as a couple, they're about the dark moments that haunt her soul. As she digs deeper into her past, Abigail recalls disturbing incidents involving Idge, Stefan, and even Andre. One memory, in particular, sends shivers down her spine, the time she was under the influence of her alter personalities and possibly killed Andre. As she confesses these memories to Chad, his joy turns to horror. The return of these memories could reopen wounds that neither of them is ready to face. Chad's heart sinks as he realizes that Abigail's journey toward recovery is far from over, and the darkness of her past might still be lurking in the shadows, ready to pull them both under. As this tense episode wraps up, it's clear that the residents of Salem are on a collision course with their deepest fears and darkest desires. With secrets bubbling to the surface, unexpected alliances forming, and old grudges rearing their heads, the days ahead are guaranteed to be filled with even more turmoil and heartache. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.